Hello, the listener. This is M. Suleiman Enterprise. From our last lesson, we have learned about panel wiring of star or delta panel in the main circuit. So, in this lesson, we will learn about delay on timer and its operation. We are supposed to be learning about panel wiring of star or delta panel and its operation in the control circuit because at first we did the main circuit. But because of right now we are learning about delay on timer and its operation is because of delay on timer is a new component that is in the star or delta panel, which means we have to know how it operates before we can proceed with panel wiring in the control circuit of star or delta panel. So this is our delay on timer. It's like this. At the back it has these 11 pinpoints, and on top it has a sketch here. So as you can see at the front of this timer, there's a light here and it wrote power, which means when this timer is energized, this bulb will be on, will be red, and then also this one will be green. And then this button here in the middle is the one that adjusts the time given. And from the time they said, it is in seconds. So some timers can come with minutes, some timers can come with hours. So this one, it wrote seconds. So that's it about the front. So at the top, we have 230 volts AC current. So it means this timer uses a single phase, which is live and neutral, in which it will give you 230 volts AC current. AC is for alternating current. So remember, alternating current, it means your voltage must fluctuate between 220 and 240 volts. So the reason why they say 230 volts is because of it's in the middle of 220 to 240 volts. Right. From the top here, we have a sketch in which I drew on the board here. So we have at the back, in the back we have 11 points that represents this sketch here. Right. From the sketch, I'll show you the wires that are connected. So from these two wires, we wrote 230 volts alternating current and is our power supply, which means if this is our power supply of 230 volts alternating current, which means this is our live and this is our neutral. So from the wire of live, it is connected in number 2, which means our number 2 is our live and number 10 is our neutral. So again, this number 1 that is connected to the wires. So number 1, the wire goes up and finds a closed contact and goes straight until to number 4, which means number 1 and number 4, it is a close contact. But if you can check from number 3, there's also a line here that is broken here, which means number 1 and number 3, it is a normally open contact. So I'll write it. One and 4. And then here is 1 and 3 with normally open, normally closed and normally open. Right. So from this sketch, we must look at our relay component, because remember these back points must be inserted at the back of the relay component. So right now I'll show you my relay component and how we insert it and how it is linked to this sketch. Right, from here I have the relay component. Remember, we've learned about the relay component. And then from here I have the timer. So the back points will be inserted in the front in this open dots like this. Right. So if you can check these contacts, auxiliary contacts here, 1 and 4, it says is a normal closed. From here, we have number 1 and we have number 4. So these points are my normally closed. So normally open is 1 and 3. And from here, we have only a single 1. So which means it's 1 and 3. So which means normally open and normally closed will share the common of 1. So I'll write the common of 1. And from the normally closed is 1 and 4. Normally closed 1 and 4. From normally open is 1 and 3. Normally open is 1 and 3. So your auxiliary contact is like that. So right now, let's look at our power supply. Our power supply is live is connected in number 2 and neutral is connected in number 10. Right. Let's look at our relay component. From number 2, we have A1, which means from number 2, we have A1. And then number 10, she's here, we have A2. Number 10, we have A2. So when you see A1 and A2, you know that from the component, there is a coil, which means our number 2 and number 10, it represents a coil. So when a coil of the delay on timer is energized, when it's energized, it will count to the time that is given. Let's say we have set it in 10 seconds. Remember, you'll rotate this white circle here, rotate it and put it in 10 seconds because our timer is in 10 seconds. So put it in 10 seconds. And we say our timer must be energized after 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, it means when the coil of the delay on timer is energized, it will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10 and affect the auxiliary contact of timer, which means after 10 seconds, the contacts will change and this side it will be closed and this side it will be open. See? So, which means when the delay on timer is energized, it doesn't affect its contacts immediately, but it affects its contacts after the time that we have set in the delay on timer. So that's it about the delay on timer and its operation. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share these videos so that others can get this skill if they are interested in electrical trade test. Right.